Okay, I think we finally made it. I think we're good. You know when you think you're good and then like 50,000 million things happen all at once? Yeah. We're good. We're good for psychic readings. I'm going to do a collective message to begin with. It is the 1st of July in Australian time zone right now, or it could be by the time you watch this. And when I saw the date this morning, it just felt like it was such a huge brand new cycle. So I'm really excited to see what comes through for today, the 1st of July, on our collective reading. And then we'll jump into our individual readings. So I'm just gonna share this live stream as always. And okay. So when you're here, let me know. Say hi. I've been really quiet this week. There's been some like huge recalibration going on behind the scenes. Like, hello, the start of the Capricorn full moon and the glitch, right? It's quite big. Okay. Now I'm going to share this here. Hi, Nelina. Okay. I meant to turn it around the other way. It's okay. There's been some huge recalibration, and then there's about to be another huge recalibration, and I might actually turn that, move that camera down a little bit. Move it down just a little bit more. I've been filming so many things. I've got so much has been going on, and then it's like in every area of life, everything has been going on. And I'm really curious if you guys have been feeling that, or whether it's just me going through a big recalibration. But it feels like there's huge, big shifts happening. It feels like it's almost like everything from ever. We're in Master Manifestor. So, of course, everything is fully landing now as well. Yeah, it's the energy for it, isn't it? It's really big. And I wonder if it's like just this group, this collective group of us, or whether it's like bigger again. Because it does feel really big. It does feel really collective big, actually. So now that's all shared. I can smell bushfire. It's okay. We're good. I was saying yesterday, I kept referring to fire as an analogy, and I was like, I better stop that. And then I just smelled bushfire. Okay, we're going to drop into the collective message. So I wonder what the fire, the cleansing, the wildfire cleansing, and yeah, the wildfire cleansing, because it's this purification, the fire energy. Oh, I was just trying to, okay, just getting 50 messages. So, hi, hello. I'm going to pull some cards for this collective reading. Okay. Yeah. So there's a big shift going on. Okay. And these cards. These cards are very much about these energies that I've been talking about for the Capricorn moons. Hello everybody. Let me bring up these comments here. Hi. Here's the magician, Jinsen, and Stars. Do you want to say hi? Come on. And then Stars has just come up. Okay. Here you go. Say hi. Oh, you're all wet. Hang on. Say hi. Hi. So the magician has come up, and then Stars has come in announcing his arrival pretty loudly. Hey? Hi. So, and the reason I'm sharing that is because the magician. But then on the bottom, so I pulled 2 decks for the collective reading. The magician, Stars, comes in announcing his arrival. And then Visualize Success is the bottom card. So the 2 overlying cards for this collective reading is so much magic. Shoot for the stars. Aim for the stars. Why are you, sorry, I meant to put that on silent. Why, I rarely have my phone on. normal tone. Shoot for the stars. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, this is the collective message. Magician, visualize success. Stars came in announcing his arrival. Like this, we're in master manifest energy. And the glitch in time, the gap in time, the blip in time between these two Capricorn full moons is the complete 20-year cycle, recalibrates, shifts, and it's going to start moving forward again. And right now is this really potent energy to be utilizing this. Okay, so visualize success, ginseng. And what's interesting, so in the past cards, we have crown chakra and love. And it's just like there's a new rewrite around love, but everything, I want to say everything stems back to love. Like whatever it is you're chasing, it's some unmet need on some level. Yes, we have goals, dreams, etc. And then we want to like retrace where that core is coming from to come from the purest place as we rewrite brain, crown chakra, brain neural, rewrite patternings, thoughts, all the pieces. And then the love, it's like we're rewriting love, but underneath everything that we're chasing in life is love. And where this is going is like in the future position is dandelion, the wounded healer, and manifestation power. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. Like another manifestation card on the magician, stars, and visualize success. So if you needed any confirmation about your dreams coming to reality and the manifestation of like this blip in time, like the foundations that you set and lay today, like it's almost like everything that happens in this blip in time between the two moons is, I want to say, like the foundation for your new life. So like pay attention to your thoughts. Interesting, head and heart, the love and the heart and the crown. And that's what we did in the Capricorn full moon. Oh my God, there was such an activation of the pineal gland. I know this is crown chakra, but it was such an activation of the pineal gland and the heart, like reconnecting and rewriting these patterns. Like it was such a, oh my God, I forgot about that. Because then this is coming through and it's like, as I said, everything that you're wanting to manifest has a stem in love. Like at its core, it's all about connection. It's all about love. Like everything that you're desiring to manifest, if you dig down, like the dandelion roots are very, like dandelion is the most powerful weed. It's really powerful in healing, right? Of course, any herb is, but dandelion specifically has really long roots that goes all like down, like it goes really, really deep down, right? It's like lots of roots, but then there's one that just traces all the way down and they're really strong to pull out. It's kind of like you're being grounded and you can see there's like yellow flower on it, there's orange. So there's like crown chakra, heart, yellow, solar plexus, orange, sacral chakra, manifesting through your sacral, through your womb. And so it's like the magician, visualize success, like, there's so much stuff here. And in the middle of right now is the purity, calendula, and Archangel Michael with shield yourself, protect yourself from harsh energies. Oh my God, and this is what came up on Friday night actually, when I was tapping in with my client and it was coming up for myself and then she was talking about it. I'm like, yeah, like the pearl and the purity, and this is calendula, like the purity. So in the past is the crown chakra, the love. You're rewriting the love. This is so Capricorn full moon. So if you guys were in Capricorn, if you were in the full moon ceremony, you guys would have been activated in that. And then right now is the purifying and shielding your energy of harsh, negative based, fear lower based energies. Big clear out of that. And future is the manifestation power and the wounded healer. So healing the past wounds is going to amplify that manifestation power. And that's what you've been doing with this rewrite. And as I said, whatever is going on in this blip in time, if you may, is the foundation for this, what you've been creating, the visualize success, the magician. If you're feeling stuck, I would look at a past life clearing because it's underneath there, and have you asked angels for help with this. So remember to ask for help. The past life meditation, you can use my past life meditation if you've got something else that you use. It's a 20-minute journey that you can literally unlock that. So if you are feeling a bit stuck or something, then I would be using that to do a clear out for this, because so you might be in a space right now where you're healing deep wounds. And I want to say, but it's effortless this time. It feels like it's not as dark and heavy as it used to be. And then I feel on a collective level, everyone's feeling that shift. Like, it's interesting that Joe Rogan podcast that got released with whatever his name was not long ago, and it's like things have really accelerated. I'm not saying from that, it was interesting timing that's now infiltrated, and I just feel like this rapid expansion of like everything's going to happen really quickly. So be aware of what you're focusing on, of what you're rewriting, and know that it can shift really quickly, and to really train your thoughts, because this visualize success, the magician card and the stars, shoot for the stars, it's like go for your highest dreams. Like, as I said in Life Purpose Legacy, I was like, it's time to be delusional as fuck. Like, bring that back. Bring back the delusional as fuck dreams. Why? Because nothing was born out of the same reality that you're in. I mean, it sort of births from there, but it's not the thought patterns from here. So be delusional as fuck, because visualize success, see yourself doing well in this situation, and have faith in a positive outcome, because there's a lot of magician energy around. Oh, how interesting. You know how I said, like, shield yourself, purity. Underneath the magician card is the death card. That's the death card, which we know, death, rebirth, a magician on top. Under the visualize success is the past life. And so this really, and like, you're purifying yourself from the head and heart connection of all the things that have been holding you back. This is such a powerful, powerful time right now. Is it Metatron's cube or sacred geometry? It's really jumping out at me there. I'm just going to point that out. Might have a really strong message for somebody. Really using those sacred geometric shapes. We are using that in Master Manifestor as well. I think it's just Master Manifestor energy coming through. I love it. I love it. Okay, awesome. Yay. Hi. Hello, everybody. I see you there saying hello. Hello, hello, hello. Lovely to have you here. Okay, perfect. So for those of you who are still here and would like to move to our, I gotta choose people to do psychic readings. I don't know why I get stuck, because it's not like a personal reading because we're on live stream. Individual readings. Okay, let's call it an individual reading. Got it. Gonna move to the individual readings now. And so how I work with the individual readings is, if you please comment, yes please, just do it once. I see your comments. And you have to stay on live stream. And then once I've got a list of yes pleases, I will scan through and choose somebody for the yes please. And then I will pull a card or cards for your reading. So at the moment, Life Purpose Legacy, I opened up selenite access. There is one more day to get in for the selenite access at $147 a month. So I opened up a monthly membership for Life Purpose Legacy. You get everything in there except for Trust Intuition. But you get group coaching with me every week. In that group, you get access to all the advanced trainings. And if I release any course like Master Manifestor, you get automatic access into those trainings as well. So I'll pop the link in for Life Purpose Legacy, the selenite, and it does go up to $197. But if you jump in at $147, the price increase doesn't affect you. You just get like locked into that price. Okay. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay. I see these yes pleases. How am I? I've been through the biggest recalibration of my life. Thanks for asking, Donna. I'm sure I'll talk about it at some point, but I'm not ready to yet. But it's been like, you wouldn't fucking read about it. And then my friend's like, Hannah, it's you? I think I would. I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm like, doesn't this happen to anyone else, or is this just me? Kind of like that, so you can imagine. You know, you wouldn't read about it. Okay. that's how I am. We're just going to leave that there for now, and I'm going to pull some cards for who is this reading for. The same angel therapy? Yeah, angel therapy wants to come through. Sounds cool in a way. Oh yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. There's some pretty fucking cool things going on. It'll blow your fucking mind. I can't wait to talk about it, but I'm also not ready yet. So we'll just go with that right now. Okay, so who is this yes please for? This is for Jody McAllister. And as I was just talking, then I pulled Law of Attraction for you. Clear yourself, which is in alignment with the Purity card that we just pulled for the collective. And Goddess, I think I'm just doing a collective reading for you again. Law of Attraction, manifestation, success, visualize success, magician, clear your energy and step into your goddess self. Step into your divine feminine, activate her. She's wanting to come out. She is like calling forth you, like, hello. But the biggest thing that's jumping out for me, for you, is this clear yourself. It's almost like your daily energetic practices for taking care of yourself must be, it's like they must be your highest priority. It's almost like I want to say to you, Jody, you are not allowed to do anything else in your day until you've taken care of yourself first. The world can wait. And it just feels like such a strong like shift for you. It's almost like, I feel like you've been getting the message, but maybe you haven't actually been doing it yet. And it's like, it's almost like everything that you've been trying to make happen is like not working, if you may. As soon as you do this, you won't even have to make that stuff happen. It's like the universe is waiting on this for you. And here's the ideas. I know I'm using the same deck that we just used and the crown chakra's come up again, but I'm like, are you listening? Are you hearing the message? Because your goddess self, it's like your goddess self has something that is trying to like she's ready to come out. I thought it was something different, but you can see here she's like, hang on, I'm trying to hold the card. She's almost sleeping. I thought she was sleeping, and it's like she wants to wake up. Like there is something else that wants to come out of you, of her. Like it's like waiting. She's waiting. She's waiting. And I want to say, if you've been feeling sad, it's her feeling sad. She's like waiting, like, hello, hello, hello. That's that. Yeah, that's exactly that. Okay. Oh, look, the bottom card is the sacral. I think I just shuffled that, but it's sacral. I just did the collective reading. So also, Jody, you are like right in alignment with the collective, because I'm like, this is like the same as the collective for you, but I'm like, yeah, sacral chakra. This is where we take care of ourselves. Our sacral is our manifestation power, like we just read in the collective, and our sacral is where we take care of ourselves. It's like, it's our womb, so the umbilical cord, it's like our like back generational, so it could be doing generational clearing as well. But it's almost like the more you take care of yourself, the more, like it's like you won't have to, because this is your manifestation center. So if you're taking care of yourself as priority, it's like that's you're complete, full and whole. Does that make sense? Like that's what's emanating from you, from your womb. And that's the attraction. Like there's no push, force, trying to fill a hole. Does that make sense? Jody says, too true. I'm hearing you and the higher. I want to cry. It's so true. Can you please cry? Because that helps to clear. Yeah? There we go. Okay. Who's next? I'll have another round of yes pleases, please. All right. And as I'm talking as well, I'm getting the message to release only on this live stream, only in this space. If you're here and you would like a private reading, I'm opening up my $33 3-card readings. If you would like that, so it's $33 US. It's a 3-card reading that I email off to you. I do have space later in the week that I will get that done, so there's a bit of a shortish turnaround for that, 7 days or so. So if you'd like the link for that, just comment 33 and I'll send you that, but that won't be available for very long on here either. I just got the message to share that, so someone's obviously needing some extra support. Okay, who is this specific message for? Saltwater Oracle calling. And I've already pulled some cards from the deck. Oh, covered in goosebumps. And I will, this is a really strong message for this person. Who is this person? Who is this person? Okay, this one. I'm like, who is this person tuning in? But then I saw this woman. I know I just shuffled and it was like the bottom card of the deck, but I feel like she is like a really strong guide for whoever I'm about to speak to. Oh, Jody says, oh gosh, I've heard it all, but not followed. I will. Okay. Yeah, time. Like today, it's lunchtime in Australia. I'm pretty sure you're in Australia from memory. Like, you don't go to sleep until you take care of yourself. Like, when we're implementing something new, it can be really like challenging. Like when we're starting anything new, we're kind of like diddle-dolling around, like, but if we make it a thing like, oh, I have every 7 a.m. every morning I have to do this, because some mornings just don't happen. It's like, forget the time. Just make sure like you've got 24 hours in a day. At some point in the day, you do it. Then it takes the pressure off of like specific time, because life is life. And when you're trying to implement a new routine, yes, you can be strict discipline, and like doing that is so fucking powerful. You'll change your life if you do strict discipline. But also a way is just to allow yourself to just make sure it gets done. Just make sure it gets done. Doesn't matter what time of day, doesn't matter if it's midnight and you're going to bed and you're like, fuck, I can't go to sleep because I didn't do it. Yeah, you get up and you do it and then you sleep better. Why? Because it's more a soul following thing rather than like, oh, I was a good girl and did it. It's like you're following soul. Soul manifests deep in the base, in the sacral, because you anchor your soul in and you birth your reality. Okay. This next reading has a very powerful spirit guide. Okay. I feel there's 3 people here, and sometimes this happens. So Sian, I should fucking know this. And Tanika and Michelle Blake. So for some reason, like, I know I've pulled a couple of cards here, okay? But as I said, who's this reading for? All I saw was this lady, this being, and this is like psychic healing. So there is a lot of psychic healing going on. It is like there is a portal that has opened up and you are receiving a lot of information, the wisdom of the owl, your intuition. You are receiving a lot of information via your intuition, and it might feel overwhelming that you can't sleep, or you're sleeping too deeply and you can't get up because you're through here. Does that make sense? And it's almost like the other part of this is, as I said, I sort of was pulling cards to begin with. I shuffled this other deck. The past life came out again. So for those who are resonating with like, yeah, feeling like something's holding me back, do a past life meditation. My one specifically, as I said, is designed for that. My past life meditation will cut the cords, but this is also the bottom card of the deck. So there's a big, deep clearing going on with this that, as I said, you might not be able to sleep, like, because there's so much information coming through the crown, because there's a portal open up and you're receiving a lot of information, or when you're not able to get out of bed because you're too tired at the moment. Like, there's many reasons why we're too tired and we can't wake up, but this specific message for you, for Sian, is it Tanika and Michelle, Bonnie's saying the card hit home, might be for you too. Like, it's because you're receiving a lot of wisdom from those lifetimes that are also being rewritten, okay? Like, remember, the energy of the collective at the moment is this rewriting of the heart. You know, and what I mean, the rewriting of the heart and the pineal gland is like we receive our intuition via our whole body in many means, but the pineal gland is a bit like a portal. They all can be, okay? But this specific rewrite, like the third eye chakra is all about relationships, right? So the third eye chakra is all about relationships. We see the truth in relationship dynamics, and we see past, present, future, past life dreams, all of that sort of thing with the third eye chakra. Now, when we look up the psychic healing, it's like this cutting your cords through the portal of time, okay? cutting your cords to the portal of time. There's a lot of psychic healing going on. There's a lot of intuition work going on. There's a lot of, do you know what I mean? It's like if those cords, where's the card? If those cords were like back through the portal, you know what I mean? This is where it's like, this is really important for you at this time, specifically because of the energies that is in the glitch. Like this is the time to do this work. Does that make sense? So you can get my past life meditation on my website. It's $15 US. Is little, you know, you can watch the video and stuff in there as well as the meditation, of course. Okay. Underneath this is, I want to say you're safe and protected too, because she's guiding this, if that makes sense. That's what the guide there. Underneath that on the bottom card is the wisdom. And this is the wisdom that you are receiving from these lifetimes. And what happens for and from that. Michelle says, yes, hard to get to sleep, but going to bed quite early and then sleeping in a lot instead of going to the gym as you usually do, prioritizing sleep. Sleep is so healing. And especially when we are in these, like the waves of it, the cycles of it. Like, you know, there's a time for really strict discipline and there's a time for really going into the cycles and really like trusting and following the cycles and rhythms, like is so healing. And we need that over times of our life, right? There's a scammer on the stream. I just blocked him. Please don't get scammed. No one will hound you. No good psychic or anyone will hound you, okay? It takes a bit to even get to us. So there we go. So the reincarnation card. You are here to fulfill a purpose and a lesson. What is Spirit calling you to do? And this is what I just said about the past life, the cutting cords, reincarnation. You know, it's like you're doing all of this because you're here to fulfill a mission. When this card came up in the, I think it was solar plexus last month, and I was like, yeah, this is very much around you're not lost, you're recalibrating, and you're reincarnating a higher version of yourself that has come from these past life stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like to fulfill your purpose. Like you're not lost. You're recalibrating, you're reincarnating a higher aspect of yourself to be on purpose. I loved it. It was like an extra piece of like, oh, after all these years, I got that. Shan, thank you. Shan. I have not been able to sleep for the last 4 nights. Been trying to cut cords from my ex who recently has come back into my life after 5 years apart. So relevant right now. There we go. There we go. Okay. Drew says, I'm supposed to tell the world that the creators are bluish aliens and are very good. That's hilarious because I'm about to hold up a blue card. That's the only reason I read that. Okay, there's another fucking scammer on. Come on, guys, for real. This blue one, the healing waters of Mintaka. I call in Mintaka's sacred waters to grant me divine clarity. And this is why all this cutting cords and stuff is going on, right? This is why this big clean out is going on. This is why, because it's like this clarity is streaming through. You're reincarnating, you're recollecting the wisdom from your past lives. And then this one, what's this seahorse? Dragon seahorse, hello. So you can use the dragon. If you've got the Meet Your Dragon Spirit Guide meditation, there's actually 2 meditations in that pack. That's also $15. There's the Meet Your Dragon Spirit Guide. And then there's another meditation, which is the Dragon Spirit Guide Energy Clearing. It is so powerful. Like your dragon is just so powerful at clearing energy. So if you have that meditation, or if you want it, just comment dragon. If you want the past life meditation, just comment past life, and I'll send it to you. But this dragon seahorse, oh my God. Bringing into balance the divine masculine and feminine aspects of self. So whatever you're releasing is because, and it's psychically healing you, of course, is because this is coming into balance so that you can finally do your purpose with utmost divine clarity. Thank you very much. The bottom card of the deck. The bottom card of the deck is this one. Rosewater, a deep love is blooming within your heart. Allow this feeling to flourish. That's what happens when this comes into balance. And that's why all of this is releasing. So if you're, working on either a past relationship in this lifetime, which probably has stems back in a past life, then this would be it, and why. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, the dragon seahorses, they so are. Hey, and it's like a blue one. Well, on the card it's a blue one. So the blue. And Drew's like, the blue aliens are the best ones. I'm like, I'm just about to talk about blue. Okay. Okay, so I have another round of yes pleases. So that was for, I know I was like doing 3 people at once, but that's quite common sometimes. Sometimes I just do that all the time on these live streams. Okay. So another round of yes pleases. I'm just going to shut this door a little bit. Okay. Okay. I've got so many things to share with you, but it's not allowed yet. It's not allowed yet. Oh, it's so exciting. Oh, a rebirth. I was just shuffling to get ready for the next person, and then I'm like, there's so many new things, and it's the rebirth card. There's like a snake. It's the ayahuasca card. There's a snake. There's a fetus in a womb. Right. That's the confirmation. That's the level of synchronicity of the confirmation that's been coming through. Okay. Yeah, so the thing we're trying to tell people about aliens and stuff is the fact that, like, you're just going to be looked at like you're crazy. There's ways to work with your life purpose that changes the world, and people don't look like you're crazy. Look at you like you're crazy. Like, it's like you're speaking to the wrong people when you're trying to convince people of what the world is. Like, you're never going to wake someone up before their time. So you're better off writing a book and reaching the people who are ready to hear it, because the 100th monkey syndrome is throwing a pebble into a pond and letting it ripple out. Yeah, I want to say, what a waste of time, Drew. I'm sorry, but it's a waste of time. If you really want to impact people with your true unique life purpose, that's what I do. That's what I help people with. That's what Life Purpose Legacy is for. So Life Purpose Legacy monthly membership is selenite level is available, and it's 147, goes up to 197 tomorrow night. If you lock in 147, the price increase won't affect you. And I'm just looking at the time, and it's 11:11 on the 1st of July. And I said this morning, I was like, it's the 1st of July. I'm like, oh, it feels like such a huge new cycle. Oh, and I just got the message of what that is. So the way things have been will never be again. And because one's all new beginnings, and it's like things don't have to disintegrate like they used to for the new to come in. Like, we can just transmute without everything collapsing. That's really fucking powerful. That is so powerful. That is so powerful. Okay. Okay. Trying to get the courage to put a book out. Well, I don't know. I think you need more courage to go up to church people and not be like, you know, burnt at the stake than fucking writing a book. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents. I just think it's a waste of time, and time's the most valuable thing for me. So, yeah. Okay, the yes pleasers. Here we go. You're so welcome, Sean. Okay, so we have Anna, Bonnie, Melissa. That's Talissa and Melissa. Tammy, Jenny, Dawn, Stephanie. Okay. Okay, Melissa. I know, transmuting everything without collapsing. What a fucking, oh, thank fuck. Gone are the days of the darkness. we can transmute through the light. We can learn through joy. We can heal through joy, not pain anymore. Hallelujah. Okay, so this is for Melissa. I just want to double check she's here before I start reading. I think she is. In this deck, there's a lot of herbs coming through. Okay. So just checking if Melissa's still here before I read. Hello. Okay, I don't know if Melissa's still here. Hi Tracy, how am I? I shared how I was before. I don't know if you were on live stream, but there's so much I want to share and I can't. Yep. The biggest transmutation of my entire life. Okay, I don't think Melissa's here. Melissa, so I'm just going to choose somebody else. Okay, Melissa's here. Perfect. So I just know there's a little bit of a delay, so I just wanted to wait. Okay, sweet, because I was like, pretty sure this reading was for you. Okay, so I pulled from the Herbal Astrology deck again. I was shuffling, okay, and you have the Rebirth and the Wounded Healer. Now, what's interesting is in the cards I already pulled for you is also Great Sadness, Take Time to Heal. A Complex Decision, Stop Procrastinating, Do Research. And this one, Justice, Fair and Just Decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. You've got a major decision and you need to, I want to say hurry the fuck up and make it. And I almost want to say in that, you already know what the decision is. Like you've already made it. The part of this decision is more like acting it. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I'm getting it's about a relationship, could be about a career, but I feel like there's just a part of you that is just done with being hurt. Like it's just, you're so tired of holding up what you thought you needed to do in this relationship. Like, it's just like, oh my God, my heart, like I just feel like I want to start crying. It's just like, and it's almost like you haven't even given yourself permission to realize how wounded you've been. And I don't mean that in a bad wounded way. I feel like it's more like you've been holding on to this level of sadness and it's just like, I can't, I physically can't anymore. You know what I mean? It's just like, So the Wounded Healer and then Take Time to Heal, the need to forgive yourself and others. And this is where I feel part of that, as I said, it's almost like you've made an internal decision, but you also you've hidden that from yourself, but you also already know. And I'm like, stop fucking around on this decision, meaning like it's actually time to take action on it now, because a complex decision right now, the need to do research, stop procrastinating, and then fair and just decisions. Like, I don't know, you might have to go through court. I don't know if you're considering a divorce or something. And this is a really strong message on like, are you in a relationship? Are you even married? Like, but it's kind of like, even if this was about a career that you needed to leave, it's kind of like, well, there might be documents that needed to be tidied up or finished up or something, but it's like, it just feels like you've reached your capacity for holding down the grief and the pain. And it's almost like your physical body has just gone, yeah, I can't do this anymore. And your physical body is really showing signs of just like, nope. Your radiance wants to come back. This is underneath these two that I pulled. And in the future, and it isn't interesting because it's like a complex decision, the need to make a decision. I'm like, it's the need to take action on the decision that you already know. A fair and just decision. I'm like, everything's going to work out. Archangel Raguel is the healer of humans that help with the like courts, justice, karmic stuff, you know what I mean, and relationship issues. So it's kind of like you will be supported. It won't be easy heading through that portal, through the pillars, if you may, out the building. But it's like you're fully supported in that. And then the Knight of Air, sorry, King of Air, talk about being supported. You got the King by your side, hello. Speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. The balance again. And so this is where, like, as I said, you've held down this pain for far too long. You don't need to anymore. You physically can't anymore. And it's time to start seriously looking at the action steps, because not taking action, I want to say, is going to make you sicker. Now, might not be physical sickness, could be mental sickness, could be hard to get out of bed, could be depression, could be like, do you know what I mean? But it's kind of like, and now you can. Yeah. Because underneath the Wounded Healer, the Rebirth, and the St. John's Wort is hibiscus, is the joy. there is joy through it. Now, if this is not about leaving a relationship, it could be just healing from the hurt of the relationship, and speaking up to change the status quo and the balance of how things have been. So I'm not saying, hey, it's time to leave your marriage and relationship, unless that's what you've already been thinking about, and I've been picking that up. Now, I do have on my website, just send me a message if you'd like this. You might have listened to it. It's called Do I Stay or Do I Go? And it's literally an audio that I did about when you're considering, do I stay or do I go from a relationship? Like, number one, when you're even sort of thinking about that, depending on the wound and the depth of where that's coming from, most of the time, like, you already know, right? But with the do I stay or do I go, it sort of gives you a bit of like a check off boxes before you make that final decision and go. Meaning like this deep inner healing that needs to happen, so that you can heal yourself and then walk away without regret, knowing that you've done everything possible, including your own internal work, and knowing that like you're walking away having done everything. Sometimes, you know, when I work with certain clients, it's kind of like they've left the relationship, but they haven't done the inner work. And then because they do the inner work, then they want to go back, and it's like, well, is that really right? Would you have left? You know, just all these sorts of things. So, yeah, so just send me a message if you would like the do I stay or do I go, or for anyone else is listening and would like to listen to that, just pop in audio, and then I'll pop that in for you as well. And honestly, I feel a little bit nervous saying this reading for you, because I'm just like, it's a really strong message, but I feel it's not something that you haven't been thinking about, and like the grief and the sadness is coming up. But on the bottom card of this one underneath the King is also the Empress. So lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourselves, very sacred chakra card with Archangel Gabriel. So really like tapping in and tuning into those places in yourself of like, you know, like there is something greater waiting for you. I do feel that actually with the King coming up and speaking your mind and getting your confidence and your power back. And, you know, it's like there is that there. I really do feel that for you. So yeah, really strong message. There's light at the end of the tunnel. The Seven of Cups, like, do you know what I mean? Like there's lots of positive things, but it's not going to be easy walking out that building and going through the process. It's never fucking easy separating from any of that sort of stuff. So yeah. Okay. Who's next? I have another round of yes pleases. Oh, I'm covered in goosebumps as I said that. So yeah, if you'd like the audio, just comment audio. I'll send it to you. And the Life Purpose Legacy is going up tomorrow. So you can lock in the membership, get access to all my courses, group mentoring, the full moon ceremonies, all the pieces that we do in the inner circle, plus the Life Purpose Legacy trainings, which is kind of like the biggest part. Well, it's not the biggest part, but it's a big energetic freaking part when you step into a place where you're working on your legacy. Why waste fucking 7-8 years screaming at people down the street when you can actually you would have made a huge impact with your legacy in that amount of time. Just saying, no offense, Drew. But awesome example. Okay, so yes, pleases. Sorry, I got a little bit sidetracked. Okay. Who is this card for? Cards for, because one of my favorite cards fucking ever has appeared. Ever has appeared in this. Oof, my heart. In a good way. Hi Linda, that's interesting, no notification. I've been a bit quiet on Facebook, so I think if you're not very active, things start to go down, maybe. But yeah, I have been really quiet this week. I've probably been the quietest I've been in a long time, and I'm like, so much has been going on behind the scenes that I'm just like busting at the seams, and there's like massive changes, so I can't wait to share with you. You know, though you wouldn't read about it stuff. It's kind of hilarious. Okay. All right, so who is this for? Okay. This is for body. It's for body. The most magical favorite card of all time that I love is this one, and it's come out for you in the right now. Divine Magic. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. expect miracles. Now, I've never received this message on this card before, and I just got it looking at this specifically for you, Bonnie. I've never I've never received that. So it's like a mermaid and a fairy. Now we know that the tale of like Ariel, what's it called? Oh, it's called Ariel, the movie, whatever. But like the mermaid's a mermaid, but the fairy granted her a wish to turn human, to do whatever she wanted. And it's just interesting, Bonnie, like I said, I've never received that message before. Looking at the card, there is something about wishes coming true, dreams coming true. Little Mermaid, thank you very much. Wishes coming true, dreams coming true, but a huge transformation, I want to say, needs to occur for it to happen. Now, from a sort of like manifestation, well, I guess it is that, because you become what you are asking for at the end of the day, right? Like you must be in vibrational alignment with what you are asking for. And so it's like there's so much, like I can't describe the sense for you right now, Bonnie. Like if you were standing in front of me, you're in this like vortex. I don't know if you've ever done one of my full moon ceremonies before, but it's like what I'm seeing is similar to the full moon ceremony, where there's like a column of energy, and it's literally like a portal. You can literally step into it, like, you know, like a selenite crystal, like that selenite, oops, down on the back table there. So selenite, it looks like selenite, but it's like moving, like it's like a static-y type, but it's like selenite energy, white, shimmering light, right? And Bonnie, you're in it. Like this is where you are, if you may. Do you know what I mean? Like you're in this transformation chamber, but the choice is yours. It's almost like the only thing stopping you from your dreams manifesting is the choice is yours. Now, whatever that means to you, but it's almost like there's some big changes that needs to occur, right? Explore your options and friendship. Like you're in this transformation chamber. What's interesting, in the middle, oops, sorry, the light, in the middle, and then you've got like explore your options and friendships on either side. So there's something going on with the relationships around you, and it's up to you to make a decision. But like it's almost like nothing's moving until you do, which I know is like a no-brainer when it comes to like manifestation, creating your reality, all of that. But there's something about, I feel like it's more than a decision. I feel it's an action that you need to take around changing. Like it's time to look elsewhere. It's almost like stop focusing on what's not working. Like why are you trying to force? Does that make sense? It's kind of like, why are you, you know, the thing, like why are you dragging the fucking sack of shit with you when it doesn't want to come with you, when you're being given this like extremely powerful alchemic energy right now to be able to have balanced friendships and relationships around you that are like of this higher vibration, because this is a future card. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, come on. Yeah. And the Justice card, so same, I pulled this before and I also pulled it again for you, Bonnie, and it's kind of like, it's the same, like you've got to go through something. Yeah, you've got to go through something. You've got to go through something, but this is the energy that's around you supporting you with it. So it's kind of like you want to utilize that now. You know how they say like, choose your hard? Like it's hard to do anything. It's hard to be healthy. It's hard to be sick. It's hard to be fit. It's hard to be unhealthy. It's hard, like, do you know what I mean? It's hard to be rich. It's hard to be poor. It's hard. Choose your fucking heart. Everything's fucking hard. Fuck it. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm like, just freaking walk through it. Especially when this is there, it's going to make it easier. I mean, what's easy, but you know, because this is awaiting you. This is the energy. This is our overlying card. This is what's happening around you. Like, as I said, like utilize it. And I almost want to say there's the portal's short. Like if you look, she's about to touch her finger. I'm like, pop, and then it all changes. It's almost like then it all changes. Like there's this tiny little snippet of time and then pop, which decision are you going to make? Are you going to have made the changes or are they going to happen to you? Does that make sense? Being human is hard. Exactly. Exactly. Choose your fucking hard. Because this is what's around you. That's it. That's the message. Next. Another round of yes pleases, please. All right, that was for Bonnie. I'll just leave them out in case. Nalina, that's so interesting about you met Ursula 3 weeks ago. I want to say that doesn't surprise me. The level of dark that flew through. See, I haven't shared what's been going on with me, right? Want to talk about the dark. Actually, I did I touched on it. I haven't shared the full story. So I touched on it and that's why I did the live stream in Life Purpose Legacy I think it might have been 3 weeks ago on black magic, dark magic, curses, and like experiencing that stuff from trained, untrained. What was the other? There was 4 quadrants to it. Remember I spoke about that? Yeah, the dark has been really potent. So 3 weeks ago, oh, that's so interesting. Did you watch that live stream, Nalina? So Nalina's in the inner circle. This is why I'm talking to her like that. So in Life Purpose Legacy, every fortnight, I do a training that is gently nudging and pushing you, and sometimes really fucking pushing you off the cliff to get the fuck on with your Life Purpose Legacy. The deep energetics of all the pieces of bringing your unique life purpose to earth. So every fortnight over 12 months, so there's 24 trainings, we do these Life Purpose Legacy trainings, and I channel each of them, of course, and they range from money mindset, business, to the deep energetics and the collective energies going on that are also in the channels and the tunnels of what we're experiencing right now, given where humanity is in this point in time in 2024. So anyway, Nalina, that's there. I don't know if you watched that. Okay, you did. So that doesn't surprise me about that. And it's so interesting, yeah, that this is coming up. And this is the thing, right? It's kind of like we know that when darkness and entities come up, it's because they're pushing us to our purpose. It's kind of like, okay, enough's enough. You're going to do this now. Like you really want to do it. You really want to do it. Okay, you sure? I'm just going to give you all these distractions. We're going to make it hard. We're going to push you. It's like the breakthrough, right? And now this is here. It's kind of like, oh, there's a tiny snippet. Like your wish is going to be granted, but which one are you choosing? You're exploring your options, or you're pulling the bag of shit with you, or are you going to make new ones and it's going to go, bing, here's a new dawn energy, or are you still going to be stuck at dusk, like with the sun setting, and be pushed through the darkness to realize the same thing that you can do through joy? It's kind of really a strong energy at the moment. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me. If you want to share, Nalina, in the Trust Intuition group, in the Life Purpose Legacy group, I'm happy to talk about that more on live stream if you want to share details. Like if you post it on the, so for those of you who are listening to this, I'm just talking to her like we're in that call already. So there's a thread in the group and you can ask me questions anytime, anything's going on, like anything, any topic, because Life Purpose is about everything, right? It covers everything. Every topic, but Nalina, if you want to post on that thread in the group, and I'm happy to answer it on the live stream when we do it next, because it just feels like there's more. I'm like, oh, I want to hear more because there's more. Yeah. Okay. And I knew there was a part 2 to that Dark Curses Black Magic live stream, didn't I? So that's coming. Okay. So yeah. All right. So for those of you who want to join Life Purpose Legacy, this is where you get more detailed, more personalized coaching from me in the group. Yeah, just comment legacy below if you want the details for that. The price goes up to $197 a month in 24 hours tomorrow night, and it's $147 now. But if you join on Life Purpose Legacy, then you don't the entry price that you enter, you don't receive any price increase. Do you know what I mean? Like you're on that. What I'm trying to say, you get grandfathered in on that price, you get locked into that price, right? Only if you leave and want to come back, then you need to enter on the higher price the price that's being offered at the time. But it's the group coaching, it's the full moon ceremonies, it's all the things. So all the courses. You get automatic access to any course that I release coming up, etc., etc. Okay. All right. Okay, so you either make the changes or the changes happen to you. Exactly. That's exactly what that's so the energy that's going on. It's almost like you either take your power back or the power gets taken away. Does that make sense? Like, and this is the thing, it's like, how much darkness do you want to experience to experience the same lesson in joy? Like, it's a simple choice, you know? Yeah. So interesting. Exactly that. Okay. Yes, exactly. Okay. So who is this for? Because 3 came out, but there's some more from this deck here as well. Oh, that's so interesting, Annika. I had a dream the other night and saw the moon and 2 other planets in the sky at night, and then 2 tiny demons fell from it. Yeah, yes. It's a bitty. It's usually this, yeah, not going to compare it. Usually it's like October, November, December is pretty dark energy, going through Scorpio and all the pieces that happen there, but it's been a bit of a wild ride lately. Hey. Okay. All right, so just checking these yes pleases for who this is for. Okay, Alana Francis. Okay, hello. Yes, late, but I think I was a bit late anyway. What a surprise. I was early and then all this stuff happened. I'm like, for real. Okay. Okay, Alana, cleanse and detoxify, same sort of message. It's a collective, so very sacral. So lots of sacral cleansing, guys. So collective message, but also, Alana, this might apply to you, but anyone else if you want this too. So some of you might have done it. I have my clearing every sexual partner ritual. It's a free ritual that you guys can use. Disclaimer, it's very potent, can shift a lot of stuff. My work is powerful. Doing a ritual, exponentially powerful. Bringing this up because cleanse and detoxify, and we've been talking about relationships on this live stream already, and the sacral chakra is our womb. As we know, our sacred womb, it's orange, manifestation power, cleanse and detoxify. The clearing every sexual partner ritual is a ritual where you clear every sexual partner you've ever been with in this lifetime or previous. And if we look at our womb, and even men have wombs, it's the sacral chakra, it's the same birthing, like your reality, right? Your, your purpose, okay? It gestates in the sacred womb in your sacral chakra and then comes down. So just comment ritual if you guys want access to that, and I'll send it to you. Where was I going with that? The cleanse and detoxify. So even if we don't have physical contact with them, or even if we are in a relationship and you've never done this before, it can be very powerful if both partners are on the same page and can do the ritual together. Because even if you've been together for years, right, before you guys came together, you were with other people, right? And so it's almost like a reset of your relationship, or, and so doing it together can be really powerful to clear out the past, to almost start a fresh slate with you two together. Do you know what I mean? So whether you're single or in a relationship, depending on the type of relationship you have, of course, if your partner's open to doing that, it's really powerful to do together. So, and the reason I'm sharing that is because we've been talking a lot on the manifestation on this live stream. And then I know I'm doing this specifically for you, Alana, and so this message is for you, but just talking and sharing that about the ritual as well. So cleanse and detoxify. For some reason, I'm going to read this message on the card. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your care and worries and concerns to us, and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. The bottom card of that, underneath that, is listen. So listening to your intuition about that. So like the reason I was sharing about clearing every sexual partner ritual, this cleanse and detoxify, we're talking about manifestation at the start in the sacral, when it's full of all those other energies, like that can be really detrimental and interfere, right, on an energetic level. So for you, Alana, it's kind of like, I feel like you need a detox on every level. Like it's time for an every level cleanse in a big way. And here's the giving and receiving card. And it's kind of like, this isn't just like an energetic cleanse, but maybe you need to do that. But it's also like, it's time for physical cleanse. And I feel like you've already been getting these messages. See, listen, you've already been getting these messages. And so the giving and receiving is very heart as well. So when we're looking at, we just talked about relationships, clearing out the relationship stuff between you guys. And also too, when you do it with a partner, it's also like helps to release any of the old toxic stuff that's sitting there unspoken. So it can bring up stuff, okay? So it's not a ritual to take lightly. Write it on your calendar when you do it. So the next, month or two, you know that, that's right, we did this, because it can unravel for several months. And so the giving and receiving of that, like your heart, and this is where I'm like, Alana, for you, I feel like your heart is full of stuff, physically, energetically. I know we just spoke previously about the sorrow for somebody else and the sadness and the grief and stuff. I just feel like there needs to be a rebalance. There needs to be a rebalance for you. Like you've been giving too much and there needs to be a rebalance. There needs to be a reset. Because your dreams have been coming to you, but it's kind of like, almost like in the way, you know how I said like interference? And so it's kind of like time to reset, re-cleanse, because your daydreams, I feel like you have been getting a lot of information. Oh yeah, so you have been getting messages. But also this is, I don't know, it looks like incense smoke or something, but it's almost like the messages are like streaming through. And I'm like, but are you listening enough to bring them through? Because they're just daydreaming past. But this needs to happen to bring it down to birth, because it's just kind of floating up here. And then when you do, reward yourself, and you will be rewarded. Oh look, so big ear chakra stuff for you. Are you listening to intuition? Ear chakras are pink. Reward yourself. Ears are balance. Ears, heart and base are interconnected as well. So listen, are you listening? Are you hearing the freaking messages? Now I'm just gonna, oh look at this. Before I pulled these cards and I was shuffling the deck from the previous reading, 3 flicked out and I was like, I'll just leave them there in case. Would you believe that it's renewal of a relationship? Like, hello, look at the freaking picture. Archangel Jeremiel is the renewal, is the relationship archangel, is the third eye relationship archangel. Review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. That's what I literally was talking about. A reset for your relationship, for your heart. And so if anyone would like the Do I Stay or Do I Go audio, if you're not sure if you should leave your relationship or not, there's certain things to make sure that you like check off and healing within yourself before you go or not. If you would like that, just comment audio or just send me a message with audio and I'll send it to you so you can have a listen. And this is what I was saying, I'm like, you're giving too much. Like there needs to be a reset. There needs to be like a rebalance, right? And that's the same row as renewal. And then, oh my God, these cards literally flicked out. If you don't believe me, you can rewatch the part where I was shuffling these. They've 3 flicked out. I was like, okay, I'll just leave them there. And then I kept talking for ages and then, because the daydream card, look at this one. It's the fucking dreamer. No way. I'm like, are you hearing these messages? Because you just got a double whammy of it. Like for real. Oh my God, that blows my mind. Archangel Metatron, a leap of faith. Follow your dreams. Unexpected opportunities. And then the reward yourself card, the world, coming full circle. A job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. Reward yourself, come full circle. It's like time to reevaluate, come full circle. That is fucking mind blowing, for real. Oh my God, what's the bottom card of this deck? Too much going on. I thought it was going to say the need to make a more balanced approach. The need to make a decision. Same thing. as the last reading, consider a more playful approach. And that's really this, more balanced. Like, it's too much in one direction, you know? Yeah. Yep. Awesome. Okay. So that was for Alana, even though other people were listening. And I was sort of talking about it as well. It is uplifting. I know, right? How's those cards fell out and they're like, I don't know, that blows my mind. If you guys needed any, like, confirmation to follow your dreams, you just got to. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. And it's like the Divine Magic card was like, there's this, it's like coming together. Which decision are you making? The light or the dark? Because there you go. Yeah. Alana says, oh my, for complete mind blowing. So much happening. You're amazing. Thank you. You're so welcome. Completely fucking mind blowing. I can't believe the blooming dreamers cards. Okay. All right, I gotta jump off. I gotta get ready for my client. And as I said, Life Purpose Legacy, just comment legacy below. There's 24 hours left on the clock to lock in $147 a month. Then the price increases to $197 a month. But if you lock in the $147, the price increase doesn't affect you. There's the group coaching that I do every week in there, as well as the trainings for Life Purpose Legacy. There's like, you can ask me any questions, but then we've got the specific Life Purpose Legacy trainings, which is the energetics, the business, the money, all the pieces that you need to live your life purpose, live your best life, and do what you love, and just leave your legacy in the process. And have your full dreams come to fruition. Plus it's inner circle access, so you get access to any new course that I release. You get full moon ceremonies, you get meditations, you get all the things. So comment legacy below if you'd like the details for that. If you've got any questions, or if you want the do I stay or do I go audio, just comment audio. If you want me to send them privately too, just send me a message and with audio, and I will send them as well. So I will see you guys really soon. I love you. Make sure you choose your fucking heart. Choose the light or the dark. What are you choosing? Come on, like, come back and tell me what you're choosing, okay? Bye.